everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading, and this will be for the sign of Virgo. It's funny, I nearly said Virgo before I turned it over then. Thank you, Virgo, for supporting my channel. I truly and utterly appreciate your support. Please remember that these readings are only general and they may not resonate with you perhaps all of the time. Make sure that you are checking out other aspects of your natal chart to see what other planets were in your chart when you were born. Sometimes they'll resonate with you more. Okay, I'm using the Cosmic Tarot for your reading. Okay, so we have the High Priestess coming out. Now the High Priestess this is a card of intuition. It's the card of things being hidden within you that you are learning, bringing to the surface or understanding. It's your ability to tune into others and certainly your ability to read others very well. So you have very highly tuned energy working with you at this time. We have the Six of Cups here. Now the Six of Cups sort of talks about the past. It talks about childhood, reminiscing, nostalgia. It can talk about someone returning from the past, but it can also talk about experiences from your past that are being raised for you now. Okay, and we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, I can see straight away where this is going. Eight of Swords. You are either working on yourself here or getting messages here from deep within you around your own limiting beliefs, your negative beliefs about yourself. This is to do with your childhood here, and it's like you're raising this stuff because you need to deal with it now. The anxieties are coming through. We do have the Four of Wands here, which talks about stability. So I want to say to you, things are being raised for you right now for you to deal with. They can't be hidden away any longer. They have to come to the surface. So this is about you working through these energies. The Ten of Swords here talks about negativity. It talks about things that don't serve you any longer. It talks about working through energies that you no longer need here. These are things that make you feel insecure, anxious, even depressed. They are things that you have worked out about yourself when you were a child that no longer serve you. So sometimes they could be things like, you know, somebody saying to you when you were a child that you would, and I use often the story of the astronaut, and I say, you know, if somebody says to you as a child you'll never be an astronaut, then you never strive for that because someone's told you you're already going to fail at it. So if people tell you often enough, and they may not actually have to tell you enough, they may only say it once, but whatever it is, it impacts you. And then you start building your life around that belief. So if somebody says something to you like, you can't paint, you'll never make money as an artist, you might never become an artist because you think that you can't be successful at it. And I'm here to say to you that you are now getting a lot of this stuff being brought to the surface here that you need to work through because you are not achieving the dream that you set out to achieve. All right, Two of Wands coming in. Now, the Two of Wands talks about walking a new path. It talks about an opportunity opening up for you to take you in a different direction. Now, sometimes this card comes through when we want to follow up on one thing, but we're sort of toying with the idea of moving away from another. So it could be that you want to give your job away because you want to have a business of your own. But you're stuck between these two decisions because of your childhood thinking, because of your limited core beliefs about yourself. Maybe you think you can't do it alone. Maybe you think that you won't have enough money. Maybe someone's told you you can't make a go of something because it's not, you know, a lucrative thing to do. But whatever this is here, you're trying to understand why you're stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Okay. Oh, I like this. So you have the moon energy coming out. Very deep reading for you here, Virgo. This is the sort of reading I want to really delve into, but, you know, these readings aren't the place to do that. The moon talks about our hidden desires. It talks about the things that are buried within us that we want to bring forth, we want to bring into the world. But we keep them hidden because our fear is of our shadow side, and our shadow side is where these things sit. These gifts, these ideas, these wonderful talents and skills that we have, we've hidden away from the world because we were told when we were young, by somebody that the world wasn't ready for these things. Now, for some of you here, this is definitely a very strong call for you to do some sort of psychic or esoteric work here. This is about your intuition peaking here and you following the path of perhaps doing psychic work. Could be something around, something else esoteric, crystals, massage, whatever this is here. But somebody you've probably grown up with hasn't believed in spirituality or hasn't allowed you to grow your spiritual self. So what you've done is you've kept yourself in a little box. And it's telling me here that you have strong psychic powers. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Six of Swords, moving, both of those cards are moving away from things that no longer serve you. I love it. Because this says to me that you're starting to get the call of the universe here. You're starting to be called to do the thing you are destined to do that is on your life path here. Oh, look at this. Wishes coming true. We have the wish card here. This is something you've always wanted. Look, and you've accepted other things rather than go after your dream here. But now look at this Strength card. This is just beautiful. So it's like you're nurturing your dark side, your shadow side. You're understanding those parts of you. This is the Pisces thing, the Cancer thing. These parts of you that are laying within you that you've not embraced before because maybe you felt you couldn't make a career out of them. Maybe you felt that it wasn't the right thing to do. This Strength card tells me you're starting to balance that out now. It's like you're blending your dark side or your shadow side with your logical side. You're understanding your spiritual pull. Oh, I'm so excited here. You're understanding your spiritual pull here and you're going after it now. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got like a poverty consciousness thing going on here. Two of Pentacles. So now you're making a decision between two things. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Stability. Okay, so what I want to tell you here is whatever you wanted to go after, beautiful, beautiful outcome. Your intuition is on point. You know what you want. You know how to go after it. You've kept it hidden within you since you were a child. This could be a creative endeavor, an esoteric career, something around being psychic, having an ability that you have kept within that you have never surfaced. You've been fearful about doing this. You've kept it at bay by looking at this in a very negative way. So someone's taught you to hide it away from the world, and it's a gift. So I feel like because you're hiding away, because you've kept it inside of you, because it's been bubbling up there, there's a feeling here that's causing you anxiety here. And the universe is saying the Four of Wands here and the Hierophant means that you can do something with this that will bring a very stable existence to you. Will it bring you millions of dollars? I can't tell you that because it's not about the money here. This is about, you have been worried about doing it because you're like, do I have enough money? Will I have enough money to live on? I'm not really sure, so therefore I'm not going to do it. And the universe is saying here, this is hanging on to these ideas around what way to go. You have a wish coming in here. You have stability here. You've got to make a decision on which way to go. You've worked on this part of you that was hidden. You know it's there. You know it's going to work. You just have to choose which way to go here. And you have to trust that the universe is going to provide for you. This is not about the material world. This is about birthing your dream. Does it mean you won't make millions? No, you may make millions from this. Who knows? But as long as you're trusting and you're going with this dream that you've had since you were a young child, that you've hidden behind something. And this could be definitely about striking up a psychic career, starting up some sort of platform work, starting up some sort of career around art, creation. You are very powerful here, but you've got to allow this gift to come to the surface. And I think you're allowing here with the Strength card, at least you're understanding this shadow side. So you're definitely at least getting to a point where you understand your destiny, but maybe you haven't made the choice yet to go ahead. Okay, so we have the card of the Camel Boy coming out here, and it talks about small steps and asking for help. How interesting is that? Beautiful reading. Okay. Let me read this for you and listen carefully. When the camel boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring the right people in to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you just want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge need to make the decision you've been weighing up on. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The camel boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and to expect to get it. So I think here the universe is saying to you, maybe you need to have a talk with someone about how you get this going. Maybe you accept people's guidance here. Maybe you need a little bit of reassurance that what you want is going in the right direction. Whatever this is here, beautiful reading. Good luck, Virgo.